Let's take a look at number 36. It says solve the system of equations using substitution. This is a nonlinear system of equations. So let's refresh our memory. Solving nonlinear systems of equations using substitution. Step 1. Solve the equation with the smallest powers for one of the variables. Step 2. Plug this into the other equation and solve for the remaining variable. Now plug this value into the equation from step 1 and solve for the variable. So let's take a look at these steps. We got x squared minus 4y squared equals negative 96. X minus 4y equals negative 18. Now step 1, solve the equation with the smallest powers for one of the variables. Well, the one with the smallest powers is the second one. So we got x minus 4y equals negative 18, and we want to solve it for one of the variables. X is the easiest, so I take negative 4y to the right side, and we got x is equal to a positive 4y minus 18. Step 2, plug this into the other equation and solve for the remaining variable, where our other equation is x squared minus 4y squared equals negative 96. Now here we said x is equal to 4y minus 18, so we're going to replace the x here with 4y minus 18. So we got 4y minus 18 squared minus 4y squared equals negative 96. Now 4y minus 18 squared means you take 4y minus 18 times 4y minus 18 minus 4y squared equals negative 96. 4y times 4y is 16y squared. 4y times negative 18, negative 72y. Yeah. Negative 18 times 4y gives us negative 72y. Negative 18 times negative 18, let me get my calculator. 18 squared is 324. Positive. Minus 4y squared equals negative 96. Well, combined together like terms. 16y squared minus 4y squared gives us 12y squared. Negative 72y is negative 144y. Yeah. And I got plus 324, and I'll bring the negative 96 to the left side and it becomes a positive 96. The reason I did that is because we got a y squared, which means we want everything over one side and 0 on the other side. Minus 144y, and adding those together, 0, 1, 12, 420. Yeah, 420. Well, they're all at least both divisible by 4. I wonder if they're not all divisible by 12. Let me see. 420 divided by 12. Sure enough, it is. So I can factor out a GCF of 12. And that gives us y squared minus 12y, and what was that? My calculator said 35, I think. Let's see. 35, yeah. Equal to 0. Well, this factors using the PSD method. It's y minus 5 times y minus 7 equals 0. Now, zero factor property. Get 0 on one side, you factor the other side, you can set each factor equal to 0. Now we're solving for y, so it doesn't do us any good to set the 12 equal to 0. So I'll set the y minus 5 equal to 0 and the y minus 7 equal to 0. And we get y is equal to 5 and y is equal to 7. Now step 3. We now want to plug that into the equation from step 1. So I got y is equal to 5 and I got y is equal to 7. And the equation from step 1 is already solved for x, so that's a perfect place to plug it into. So we got x is equal to 4 times 5 minus 18. 4 times 5 is 20. 20 minus 18 is 2. And on this one, we got 4 times 7 minus 18. Well, 4 times 7 is 28. Minus 18 gives us 10. So our two answers would be 2, 5 and 10, 7. 2, 5, 10, 7. Looks like A would be our answer for 36. Let's go check that. 36A. And that checks.